All right, good morning. Today's Wednesday, May 15th, and I've been out of the office for the last few days in some extreme intense training sessions here, training some guys there in California. So I am back here in Michigan now. So I want to just review a little bit what I've talked about on Friday and review some of the stocks that I've been telling you about and talking about and pointing out. Again, what have I been saying since this gap? While others have been saying, hey, this market can't go much higher, the market's extremely overextended. I mean, I agree with that. This is the first trading day of the year. We gapped higher. We never attempted to fill that gap at the beginning of the year. That told me the market was going to continue running big time. It did. We had nice pullbacks to enter this market long. Okay, nice pullbacks, real nice pullbacks. And I pointed all of these out real time as they happened, right? We broke up through this high. Again, on another gap here, never attempted to fill this gap, right? So I was looking for the market to move up big time, and we have. And so Friday was right here, right? This is Friday. And so we've seen some big time up action since Friday, all right? So again, no need to get worried. The market's strong, 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 strong. If you're long up in here, obviously you're bringing up stops. You're locking in profits. If you're flat the market, and if you've been flat for weeks on end, I can tell you this, it's more frustrating to miss a big move than it is to take a loss. I mean, at least in my opinion, it is much easier to take a losing trade than it is to miss out on a big market move. And I know a lot of people have missed out on a lot of this up move this year, thinking that the market was just extremely overbought, the market can't go much higher. Nonsense, okay? Once the market took out the all-time high, I knew we would move big time higher, and we are. So when I see an indication that the market may be pulling back, and when I say pulling back, looking for a move similar to these moves that we've seen, right? Okay? I will certainly let you know. Let me take a look. I'm gonna jump off the market just for a minute and go to a currency pair that I think is setting up for those of you that like to trade the Forex market. Okay, this is a little diversity here. I'm going to show you something. Okay, now on a daily chart, okay, this is down, right? We've changed from green bars, meaning that the trend is up, to red bars right here. So on a daily chart, this provided a great selling opportunity. Again, what is this? AUDUSD, the Australian dollar, US dollar. This, folks, was a great selling opportunity. Okay, now granted, that's hindsight, but based on everything I do, that is a sell. We broke down through the 50 exponential, the hot pink, the purple, right, the 200 exponential. We broke down right in here. We rallied up right in between them. That's a great resistance area. Now, this is where we're at now, right? We've moved down. We've taken out some major lows here on a daily chart. But for swing trading purposes, I like to use a weekly chart as well to filter out some trades to see where we're at. Let's go to a week. We're going to move to a weekly chart real quick. What do we have? What do we have here on a weekly chart? Even though we've broken down, okay, on a weekly chart, you can see that the bars starting from right here have been up. Okay, so the trend has been up, even though we've been moving sideways to actually slightly down. Look at where we're at right now. This purple, deep purple line is a 200 EMA or XMA, exponential moving average. So I'm going to keep this on my watch list right now. Okay, we're at the 200 exponential moving average on a weekly chart. Now let's back this up a little bit and see where we're at in the grand scheme of things. Well, if you look at the grand scheme of things, we've been locked in a trading range for quite a while, right? This is the high. We've got a low here. I'd bracket this area, right? We're in a trading range after a huge move up in the overall market. So what we could do here is we could take the Fibonacci retracement tool, do some retracements, right? From this low here to this high, that last swing. Look at where we're at. Let me just point this out for you, okay? We measured from this low to this high. The 38.2% retracement is right there. All right? So we are at a level where I'm looking to potentially buy. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, the daily chart, the market's extremely bearish. And it's true. On a daily, it's down. Weekly, it is still up, and we're at a major support level. So, in this case, when the weekly and the daily don't jive with one another, okay, what I'm going to do is wait for the smaller time frame. In this case, the daily chart. I'm going to wait. I'm going to look for some type of trade setup down in this area based on price patterns. Okay, I'm going to give you two price patterns that I'm looking to form down in here. Okay, one you've heard me talk about a million times, and that's the inside vertical bar, right? The inside bar, and what that is simply when the market is contained within the prior bar's range, right? The high is lower than the prior bar's high, right? Right, it's lower than the prior bar's high, and the low right here is higher than the prior bar's low. So the market is building up, it's building up that energy to ready to explode, right? So we've talked about that a million times. So if, let's say tomorrow we get some, I can't draw. So if tomorrow, let's say we get an inside pattern, right? Not able to take out the prior bar's high and low, I'd be looking to buy that market, okay? The second pattern would be that engulfing pattern where the market actually takes out the prior bar's high and takes out the prior bar's low. But in this case, I would need to see the market close in the top quarter. That'd be bullish. I'd be looking to buy with an initial stop loss below that low. So basically, when the weekly and the daily are out of sync, I'll wait for that smaller time frame. In this case, obviously the daily chart. Since the weekly chart is actually giving me the potential buy, I'd be looking for that daily to set up. But I need to see one of these price patterns, right? One of these price patterns is going to allow me to place my stop at a very, very logical level. So I'm going to keep that on the watch list, okay? One stock that I did point out to you on Friday was AXLL, okay? AXLL. Let me point this out and make it easier for you to see. Again, if you've got trouble viewing this video, blow it up. Blow it up so it takes up your entire screen so you can see it well. All right. So what I'm going to do here. So this was Friday. This was Friday. Right. This was Friday the 10th. I was looking for the market to take out Thursday's high. Thursday's high was 48.49. Well, remember, now I got some emails saying, hey, this is bearish. It broke down through the low of this inside pattern. Great. That's fine. Okay. But I was looking for the market to break up through the high of Thursday, which is 48.49, to buy it at 48.59. It didn't happen. Right? I did this video on Friday as the market had opened up. Well, the market traded lower. Okay? Well, I forgot to tell you that I was going to be out of town and not to update you, all right? But this was on my watch list anyways. Even though we were not able to take out that high on Friday or even Monday, this was on my watch list to buy it as it took out that high. Because why? We're at a major support level. We're at a 200 exponential moving average. You either call it an EMA or XMA. Okay, I like to call it an XMA. Doesn't matter. Okay, so the magic number here was 48.59 to go long this particular stock. And it actually happened yesterday, right? 48.59, right, occurred yesterday. Opened up at 48.23 and traded up to 50.17, and right now we're trading at 49.41. So we're up about a point. Okay, so this is a trade that is viable. Now you might be asking, well, look at the bars turned red. It's down on a daily chart. I agree, but we are at that major 200 exponential moving average, and so I'm going to keep this trade, and I'm going to see how far we can run, and tomorrow I'll go through profit objectives on this particular trade, okay? A couple other stocks that I was telling you about, a week or two ago, right down in this area was BIDU, B-I-D-U, right down in here, testing these lows, right? Market's taken off, overall market, while BIDU is kind of like testing these lows, looking like a triple bottom here. So we got the move I was looking for, right? Market bounce up, and that's what we've done so far, and we're still moving. We're at 94.12 right now, so not bad, up about 6-7 points since I put this on my little watch list for you to watch. ONXX. Now, if you recall, about a week and a half ago when the market was trading right down in here, right? Trend is up. Look at the bars. Trend is up, right? Blue, green bars rather. Trend is up. Market pulled down to a 50 exponential moving average. You should have been looking at this to go long. We've had a nice move so far, about 7 points on this one. Wow, right now, and the market's actually retesting this high. So you'd be looking to take profits in here, halfway back up to that high on a retest of that high. So that's another good one. Now, another one I was telling you about was Netflix. I knew this thing was going a lot higher, okay? I knew it was going higher, but I was actually patiently waiting for a pullback into this level, and I kept telling you, started alerting you to this stock right in here. I was waiting patiently for the market to pull down into, between the mid to the lower band to give me a lower risk type of trade so I could place my stop below that hot pink line, which is the 50 exponential moving average, right? Didn't get it, missed that trade, and look at this market. It's moved much higher from where I was looking to buy it. Okay, I was looking to buy this at about 2020. Let's see, right down in here, about 202. We're at 243 now, so I missed that trade altogether. What else? Again, so that's about it. It's about an 11-minute video. Hope that helps a little bit, but again, talk about the overall market and how strong this is. We've had, remember, when this market gapped higher, I know a lot of people were thinking this cannot go much higher. We're going to fill that gap, but once that market took out that high of the the gap day, right? Look at the open and close on the gap day near the low of the bar. Okay, for a lot of people that would mean a reversal. Open and close near the lower end of that bar. But as soon as the market took out the high the prior day, that was a signal to get long. That is a big move up. Now again, if you trade an IRA, the market you'd want to trade that mirrors this is the SSO ETF. It mirrors the E-minis, but it's 2 times in terms of, if the overall market's up 1%, the SSO is up 2%, right? It's a 2-time index fund. So look at E-mini, S&P futures, and the SSO ETF. So again, I've been saying for a long, long time now that the market's extremely strong. Look at how many gaps we've had. The first trading day of the year, market never attempted to fill that gap right there. Gapped right here. Did not attempt to fill that gap. Big move up, right? Third major gap this year that has not been filled. We've got exhaustion gaps. This tells you how strong and powerful this market is. Now, am I saying this market isn't going to correct 10, 8%? I don't know what's going to happen. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I don't try to predict. I just act on what I see. Price action rules. It's never wrong. Price action leads everything else. So you need to follow price. If you know me by now, I'm a big proponent of price action. The market's been making higher highs. It's been gapping higher without trying to fill that gap. You need to go with it, okay? Hope that helps. I know it's a little long-winded today, but I'm excited to be back in the saddle. I'll be back with you tomorrow. Hope you've been enjoying Doc's videos. He's had longer than usual videos I see, and they're great information on those videos, okay? Have a great day. Have a profitable day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye for now.